Okay, welcome back everybody. So today I'm going to be doing a new build. We're going to build out a vets in one of our other lots in Newcrest as part of our Newcrest save file, where we're building all custom builds in this area. So last night, so yesterday, we were building and finishing off Ridgeline Apartments, which you can see here, which I'm just about to upload onto the gallery for you guys. So if you do want to download any of my builds, you can do on the gallery, same name as my Twitch name, so Sasby23. So for the vet build, I want to do like a kind of log cabin style, and then also have a bit of a park around it so it can double up as a dog park. So then we've kind of got like a dual purpose. Now, one of the residents in Ridgeline Apartments, which is Tara Patel, who's part of the Patel family who live on another lot, which we've not built out the family home yet. She's the oldest daughter, and she's moved out into her own apartment. And is running the kind of family vet, I guess. So she's looking after that lot. So once we've got this uploaded, we will head over with Tara to the vet lot, and we can build out this kind of cabin style build with a bit of a kind of forest or woodland around it, so you can take your pets there as well. I used so many pack text for this. But each of the flats has kind of got some similarities, like the bathrooms are pretty much the same and the wall colour and flooring are all the same. But then I still wanted to add like a little bit of personality for each of the apartments to like kind of match the resident who lives there. There we go, so that is now on the gallery if anyone wants to download. Just as a little recap, oh my goodness, you can see everyone uploading with the little horses with the new pack. So on my gallery specifically, so we've got all of the families and different people who are living in the apartment. So this is her family. So this is Tara, and then we've got her parents, the grandparents, younger brothers, so one's a teenager and one's a child. Right, let's go into full screen. Now then, one thing that we should probably sort before we leave is, I think with our Sims, I want to just sort out maybe just putting cheats on so we can just progress them on some of the skills that they've got and also the careers. So okay, so for this Sim, who she's an entertainer, she wants to be a musician. I think let's set her skill level for DJ because she's got like a DJ booth in her flat, so she's like maxed out on that. And then maybe charisma, we could set at like 7. Just want to give them a bit of backstory because obviously we've like just started playing, so they don't like have any skills. They're starting like right at the very kind of start of their story, so they just don't have much else going on. So I just want to give them a little bit of background. I might, while I'm here, just update her skills as well. So I think she should join like the art career because I'm going to have her be a artist, I think. is there like, isn't there like a painter career? Or have I made that up? I thought there was. Painter, there we go. Or I might skill her up in bartending as well. Let's go with 7. Okay, and let's set, let me just pause it for a moment. And let's just level up on the careers. So let's level up Jade in the entertainer career. Let's go with musician. There we go, serious musician. And then for Hannah, so let's see. So master of the real, you have a real talent now. Others are starting to recognise it. Live your art, treat it with gravitas, and all the world shall follow. It tasted impeccable. So this is more of, I think we're going to go with master for real. Professional painter. There we go. Now then, for Tara, because she is our vet. I think for her, let's see. I think in terms of skills, we can update these. So I think we're going to go with like level 8 in veterinary skills. Maybe research and debate as well, because I feel like that would be pretty useful. Let's go with a 7. I kind of want her to be maybe good at baking. I feel like that would be fun. Let's go with maybe a 6 in baking. Now, there is like pet training skill, I think. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Now then, for Todd, he is our programmer. Let's go with 10 in programming. And I feel like he needs to be quite high level on logic, so let's maybe go with 8. And then let's go with a 10 in video games as well. Now then, for his career, I feel like we should probably level him up slightly. So at the moment he's on level 1 for programming, or for the tech guru career, so let's level up a little bit. Let's go with ace engineer. And then lastly, we have the grandparents. So I think for him, I want him to max out skills on the piano. So he was like once this famous musician, maybe. And then the mum, the grandma, let's go with gardening. Let's maybe go with an 8. And let's give her some flower arranging skills as well. Ooh, maybe baking. And cooking, I think. I feel like he could also have some cooking skills. Lovely. Okay, so that is all of the skills and careers all set. Let's go over to this sim and let's travel over to our vet so we can start building. Okay, so the vet is kind of in this more kind of shopping area, I guess. Although actually this is going to be a house here, so can have the vets with kind of a dog park. This is the little cafe. There's going to be another restaurant on this lot here. And then this is going to be a house. This is going to be a retirement home across the street. And this is going to be our vets. So first of all, we need to move some cash over because we only have 20,000 at the moment. So maybe let's add 50. There we go, 70,000, that'll work. Okay, so like with the vets, I think I'm going to have it slightly raised up here and then have the rest of it be kind of like forest area. So I think we're going to put the vets like here. And then if we do flatten to height, there we go. Okay, so it's going to go on this section. It's going to be where it sits. So I have our little steps up. Let's just improve. The lighting on this lot is not great. go. Now then, in terms of the actual thing, so I'm thinking we do, maybe it extends out to like here. Maybe like that. I think this lot should have like a little upstairs. It's like a teeny tiny office or like somewhere to kind of stay over. And then this can be like a little other entranceway. And then I'm going to do a very flat roof on this side. Okay, so something like that in terms of the design. I don't know. Let's go back. Yeah, let's do that, I think. So for this, I'm going to pop in, I think, a couple of these, and then open up this area. So this is like a little indoor-outdoor kind of feel to it. Go, and then I think if I take this out, yeah, like that, add that in, just gonna smooth this out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so I don't think we need to step there. I think that'll be fine. There we go, just playing with the levels slightly. Actually, maybe this should be stone. There we go. There we go. Few trees in. So putting lots of like foliage and stuff now around here. So I want to add like loads of plants and stuff around here so it just feels like very lush and green. Right then, let's maybe go over to this brush, soften, and I'm just gonna kind of darken this so it looks a bit more kind of muddy. There you go, so I'm just adding kind of a bit of mud and dirt underneath where we've got the platform. Okay. Right, I'm going to add, I think these just across the top here. And let's do the same on the other side. Right, I've not saved in a while, so let's just save for a minute. So this is Fern Park Vets that we're building out at the moment. I think let's maybe put some windows in before we start doing any more decorations there. There we go, so let's add a little door there. Okay, this doesn't quite work. Let's maybe go with that. Maybe we do have it like that. I'm gonna match it, I think, on this side. Have window there. There we go. There we go. So he needed to raise up the height in here. I think actually let's lower that down to its original height, and then maybe it's like a step down as you come in, because otherwise everything's going to be slightly off. Okay, let's go with like a blue. That feels very veterinary, doesn't it? Don't know why it keeps cutting out the actual rest of the wall. There we go. And then I think the flooring, we probably want it to be like a tile. And we're going to need a staircase up to the top of this bit here. think this becomes like a private room. Maybe this is like a little office. And then maybe we have a little bathroom there. Okay, so that is then you kind of like little entrance, say, step down, reception, bathroom, private area to then go upstairs, and we'll create like a little mini room there to stay over. Maybe we'll put a bed in there. And then we've got 2 stations. Okay, so we've got vending machine there. I'm going to put the little vet sign up. Oh, so you can put this on here. Do you know, I never knew you could do that. I'm going to go with the white sign, I think, just so it stands out. Tell you what, these rooms do need to be quite big, don't they? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to have it as like a little room upstairs. Because like to fit all of the equipment is going to be difficult. Think we should try and extend this room. I think I'm going to change it back to how it was. And then maybe let's put like a little desk in as well. Just putting a few little details onto the wall. Hi Fox, how you doing? So we are just building out a little vets at the moment. So it's in Newcrest. So I'm doing a new save file at Newcrest. I'm glad you're doing well, Fox. So kind of doing this like log cabin style. Also, I discovered that you can customize these signs. I didn't realise that you can add little stickers onto it. I always wondered like why they were blank. And yeah, did not know that. So you always learn something new playing The Sims. So this is kind of the look of it so far, and then I've done this kind of like woodland around it. I might add maybe like some training items at the back for the dogs, so you can like bring them almost like a park here as well. Okay, just adding a little bench there. Ooh, Fox, so you started a new zoo in Planet Zoo. Nice. But slow mode is killing me. Slow mode, yeah. Oh my goodness. I bet. That's the only thing with Planet Zoo, especially when I've like got used to playing in sandbox mode, and then I have to go back into franchise and I'm like, oh, I actually have to think about how much money I'm spending, and I can't just build to my heart's content. I do actually have to pace it. Gonna have this like little welcome barrel kind of sign. Maybe have like a little llama sign. That's kind of fun. Ooh, we can add that on the side. Okay, that's good. I just haven't used like so many of these items. I think this is probably the first time I've even built a vet. welcome back from the little ad break. So I'm just adding a few little pet items in. I know we need to add a litter tray, so let's maybe add that there. Now then, in terms of requirements, so we just need the little vet podium. There we go, so I think if we say for our Sims to go there, can add a little stereo as well. Little cat litter box and the toilet. Just add some trash there as well. Can you turn off slow mode for the chat, please? Sure, let me... How do I do that? 1 sec. I didn't even know it was switched on, to be honest. Fox, I need your help. How do I turn off slow mode? Right, we're googling. Slow mode, here we go. Turn off. Right, there we go. Thank you, Fox, for letting me know, because otherwise I would not have realised that it was still stuck on slow mode. Oh, Fox, yes. Tell me about your new zoo in Planet Zoo. What have you been building? Right, I want like a little sofa. Let's go with the blue. I think I'm going to add like the newspapers underneath. I don't think you'd have a rug, so I think I'll take that out. Put a little lamp in maybe, and maybe a table. Have a look at the pet items. So fox. So you've been building on Planet Zoo. Oh my goodness, Fox, you're so kind. No, you are such a good builder. So you've got guests arriving on a boat. Go on to a Golden Deck inspired by the El Dorado build. So anybody new onto the channel, so I built in Planet Zoo a zoo inspired by the Uncharted games, the Nathan Drake series, so like Treasure Hunter, and there's an El Dorado kind of treasure, I guess, based in South America. So we did a zoo kind of inspired by that. Lots of gold, lots of llamas and different lemurs and all different things. So fox then get into the zoo. They have to go through a blue butterfly exhibit. Nice. So I haven't actually got the pack. Remind me which pack it is with the butterflies. Because I feel like that came out fairly recently. Because I've got the one with bats, where they've got the bats enclosures, but I don't think I've got the butterflies. Is it like grassland maybe? Oh my goodness, Fox. It's about a year ago. Okay, time flies. I'm gonna add like some little muddy like paw prints. And then I think these little like details over to the vending machines is quite sweet. Let's maybe add like the little dog treats onto the table. And like this little detail. There we go, adding a couple of little posters in. So Fox, we were chatting about the zoo that you're building. So yeah, was grassland pack. You removed all the sides of the butterfly enclosure, including the entrance. You can't see it as a walkthrough exhibit. Oh, clever. And suspended it over water so the exhibit gives a feel of a bridge. Nice, that sounds awesome. Really cool ideas. I feel like inner vets is always going to be like lots of different like posters and stuff up on the wall. I was really hoping we'd be able to fit the full little cat scratching post thing, but unfortunately not. Here we go. Add a couple of little bowls in. Sweet. Okay, so this is the vets kind of coming together now. So fox in your zoo that you're building out, so you've got your butterfly area we're talking about, called it Butterfly Bridge and has a sign saying so. Very, very nice. Then you pass the staff area, which has a staff room on the water with a golden decking area. Awesome. First habitat is capybaras, anteaters, and made wolf enclosure. Awesome. That sounds super cool. Also like a nice mix of animals. Very, very nice. I'll have to check out your zoo. Sounds like you've built loads as well. How long has it taken you? It's called Capybara Cave with a large cave and waterfall. Yeah, that sounds pretty magical. Right, I'm gonna put in this area, if we can manage it, some of the pet training stuff. So I need to go over to terrain and just flatten it out a bit. There we go. Just so we've got like a area that we can be using. There we go, so we've got our little training course there. It took you 2 days to build the zoo, Fox. So then we have king penguins with my usual signature underwater viewing area, but of course. You know, the one with the 270-degree viewing area that also has a restaurant at the ground level in the habitat. Honestly, so like inspirational, the builds. Sounds really cool. Right then, so our Sims can go up to this area. But I think what we might do, let me just move a couple of bits around. Let's just pop this outside for a moment. Is create the upstairs to be like a little office area. So if I went with that, can I fit that there? Yes, I can. Although it's a bit busy, maybe we won't do that. Sell that. Put a little scratching post in. Lot traits, let's go with... so it can't be a dog hangout or dog friendly when it is a vet. Let's go with maybe conversational breeding ground, and what else could we do? Training ground, there we go, that makes sense. So fox, so the restaurant at ground level in the habitat is called Lake Charlie and the restaurant is called Penguin Picnic. Then we have a barrier-free water barrier Capuchin Island called Capuchin O2. Go please. Capuchin Cappuccino to go please. Nice. Okay, took me a minute, but yeah, good. I like that. Oh, we can design their little vet outfits. Wait, let's see if we're going to create a sim. Do you know, I really don't think I've ever created a vets. Because all of this seems so new to me. And I've had the cats and dogs kit for years. Right, where's the little vet onesie? I think I'm going to go with the blue, as we've gone very blue themed, haven't we, on the rest of it. Ooh, Fox, you've also got, so then due to sub request, we've got a jaguar habitat. So jaguars are one of my favourite animals as well. Love doing a jaguar habitat. So you've got a jaguar habitat with a cave and a waterfall called Sabre Falls. Lovely. I need to get back into Planet Zoo. I haven't played in a while actually. I used to stream every Sunday with Planet Zoo, so maybe this Sunday I'll have a bit of a day of it and get back into it, because I honestly haven't built in Planet Zoo in such a long time. I kind of stopped streaming for like a bit, just like everything was super busy, just didn't have the time, but getting kind of back into the routine now. And I have missed it, I must say. Ooh, Fox, so you've also got then a shop area with a giant fire pit and Easter Island heads. Oh, where? I don't think I've seen Easter Island heads before in Planet Zoo. Is that something you created yourself, or is that an item that's existing? I just can't remember. Or maybe there are. South America pack, yeah. I like vaguely remember it now. See, I haven't played in such a long time, I've forgotten. Okay, right, we've got our two vet outfits. Okay, let me grab another light there. Right then, the upstairs is going to be like a teeny tiny home. So if she can't make it back to her own house in the evening, she's got this little area. Like pretty neutral. kind of tempted to maybe go with a single bed of just like this is literally if they need like a quick little kit. Maybe we just put stuff in and let's see how it fits. So I want like a little kitchen as well. Nothing too fancy. There we go, maybe like a little toaster on the end. Gonna put a little table. There we go, it's like super basic. There we go. A few little flowers. So just looking at the chat, so Fox, so talking about your zoo that you've been building in Planet Zoo. So you then used the llama temple as housing for my llamas in their giant guest-friendly habitat called No Drama Llama Park. I love the names that you pick. And fence is so high, only way to see the llamas is to enter the habitat. Then we have a 9-banded armadillo habitat called Number 9 with large coke. Cute. Very cute. Right, I feel like we're probably going to need to add like a little shower cubicle in. So maybe if I just add like a door there. Right, is that even going to work? Because we've got a bathroom downstairs. Yes, it does. It does for a little shower cubicle. So if we go with maybe that one and then grab a little light. So we could fit a double bed, it's just it is covering the window. I'm not sure that's going to be functional, so I think we're going to need to move, yeah, that along. And then it means we can fit a double bed in. Alright, can we fit maybe like a little picture or something up on the wall here? So just looking again at the chat. So Fox, you've also built the speckled caiman habitat called Should Have Gone to Spectators. Very good. And then a giant otter habitat that turned a bit small after the water was put in, so now has a slope to an island. Clever, okay. Island suspended over the water, and it's Tarkas Paradise. Name inspired by a classic book and movie, Tarka the Otter. Oh, I've not heard of that before. Sounds cool though. Oh, it's a shame that the pictures there don't work. Maybe if we put them up on that wall. There we go. I am going to move these, I think, just up like that. There we go. So we've got our little teeny tiny living area. So if she does want to kind of have an extra space, then she's got it. Okay. Gonna just turn it to the afternoon. And let's save this to the library. Just wondering, is there a way for me to add... Because I know there was an update. Here we go. Ceiling by room, ceiling by tile. Okay, so yes, there we go. I forgot there is a ceiling update now. Interesting that you can't fill so you can see underneath here. That can't be covered. I might move that sign to there. There we go. Okay, let's save it. So Fox, so we were talking about the name for your giant otter habitat. So it's named after, so it's Tarkat the Otter. It's a sad child's book written in 1927 and based in Cornwall. Movie was released in 1978. So Fox also, the Kaimer, we called the habitat Snow White, and the seven dwarf Kaiman. Ah, okay, we just had an air break. Okay, we're back. So I'm just adding Fern Park Vets to the gallery. So if you do want to download any of my builds, it's the same name as my Twitch name, so Sasby23. Alrighty, let's make this functional. Right, who should we hire? Should we go with Julia? Maybe let's go with getting an additional vet so we can hire 2 people. Let's go with Michael Bell. Okay, we just opened. Let's maybe change into our vet uniform. And I'm just gonna like check things are functional. Let's maybe craft like some treats. Just so we can get a kind of stocked area. Ooh, Fox, go on. What's the pièce de résistance of the zoo? I don't know where the rest of her staff have gone. Okay, they're just casually having a shower. Also realise we've not got paint on all of the walls. Ah, so Fox. So in Planet Z, you've got a giant Galapagos turtle habitat named Heroes in a Half Shell called the Turtles, of course. Of course, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael, and their hard shelter is a sewer. Clever. Love it. Absolutely love it. You know, so I really wanted to get either a tortoise or little like terrapin like turtles as pets for ages. I didn't in the end, but I was obsessing a little bit over it. And I would have absolutely loved to name them after Ninja Turtles. I know many people have probably done that, but it would have been great. I don't know where like my staff have gone. She's just showering. Okay, right, we are sorting out these pets. Begin examining. Oh, this is when it like is a bit buggy. Alright, we're seeing if everything works, so. I literally haven't done this in such a long time. I forgot you do like the little exam results. So this is Hayley Swan. So she's one of our other townies, and she's actually going to live on this lot. And this is her dog Persephone, and I think she's also got another Doberman called Hades, I believe. I'm sorry, but like, what? Manage your responsibilities. Let's check up on. Okay, at least she's actually started to examine the dog, so let's go to the other area. This will be the last one that we do. Oh my goodness, Fox, this zoo sounds epic that you've been building on Planet Z. So, then built a lake around the whole area to define the whole area of South America section of the zoo, and use some trees and the pre-built. Oh, one sec. Let's just do a little bit of checking up on the pet. Pre-built ruins, but the small temple is surrounded by a wire fence, and standing on top of it is my giant monster toast with a sign that simply reads "Bred in captivity." I think I've seen you do that on one of your builds before. Very fun. Okay, let's close the vats. Right, so everything is working. So let's go to manage worlds. So Tara Patel, so the sim who owns the vets, she lives in the apartment buildings, which we were building out yesterday. So this is what Newcrest is looking like so far. So we've got lots of builds going on. So we've got some that we've kind of started, haven't finished, but this is the Ridgeline Drive. So this is Ridgeline house share. So this is the apartments. So that's on the gallery now. We've got the Wu family home next door. The Noval Barns. This is so I think Jasper is the name of our like famous best-selling author in Newcrest. And then next door to them we have the Bernard family, and January Bernard's brother actually lives in the apartment building that we've been working on. My goodness, folks, there is another exhibit bridge with 6 slots called Bridge to Megalothrium. You're definitely making like, I'm like trying to read these out, like pronounce them right. Leading to what will be the North American section. Oh nice, so you're going to do like different zones. So you've got South America, North America. Are you going to do any more areas after North America on this build? Also, I'm trying to think on what we've done so far. Did you want to see what we've built previously? Should we have a look at another build? What should we do next? My goodness, folks, you're going to do all 7 continents in one zoo. That is going to be mega. So vets is all complete, and then next door is going to be the Swan Barnes family. So this is their boyfriend girlfriend. They've got 2 Dobermans, and this is going to be like their like first home. So I'm thinking maybe like a 2-bed, so we can like kind of build it out. So maybe they have like kids in the future possibly. We've also got the little restaurant. And then we've got the retirement home we need to build out, and oh, the Swan Barnes family. So he is going to be a chef and owns the restaurant over here, which is Novella and Co. This section we haven't really started. This is going to be a shopping area. We're going to then have it's going to be Green Park Bar, so we're going to have like a bar kind of club area, a nightclub, the Patel family home, and then Green Park. I'm like wondering if we possibly move things around a little bit, that maybe the Swan Barnes family maybe move elsewhere, because this is all like very residential here, right? So I'm wondering if maybe they actually live on this apartment or this building, and this then becomes the restaurant, because then this is quite a commercially kind of area. We've got the retirement home, this is all residential, and then we're going to have this kind of mansion over here, and then this is almost like downtown. What do we think? Ah, Fox. So on Planet Z, you're aiming to have every single animal. I think if I did that, my computer would explode. I don't think it would be able to deal. I'm going to move this household out just for the moment. Let's just like move them in with the Wu family just for a second. Let's just go over to Hill House, which is the Wu family home. I'm going to sell the restaurant and then rebuy, because I just want to swap the lots around a little bit. It just makes sense like zoning it a bit better. Okay, so they now don't own. Okay, so they don't own it because they've moved. That's it. There's this weird thing that happens with, like, if you own a property or own another, like a retail shop or restaurant or anything, it doesn't save like with the family. So if you move household, I think it's just tied to where you live, not the sim. Okay, so if I then go over to here. Let's bulldoze it and make it residential. Nice, so yeah, so I think this will be another home. It's quite a big lot. So I'm wondering if maybe we combine and add like, I don't know, have like a neighbour or something like that. Maybe it's like, you know, there's like a downstairs and an upstairs like flat, something like that maybe. Ooh, Fox, so the Z you've been building out, you're aiming to have a restaurant in a guest habitat in every continent, if I can. That is going to be one huge zoo. I'm going to have to check it out because that is pretty impressive. I definitely don't think my, because I use just like a gaming laptop for this, so I think it would just, my laptop already sounds like it's on the brink of death at all times. So I feel like if I tried to do a build that huge on Planet Zoo, it would crash. The one I did, I think the Uncharted one that we were talking about earlier, the Uncharted kind of themed zoo from the Nathan Drake series, when I open that file now, it takes such a long time to open that zoo because it is just huge. So we're going to move them here. So her brother's going to live in the apartment block next door, and then his brother is living in this household with the little corgi. So this is actually, it's like a kind of longer but narrower, which is kind of nice actually. I think maybe we have like a smaller home and then a bigger garden. Ooh, so folks, so you're using a PC, so you're using the, I can never pronounce the name of this brand. Nvidia 3060. So now I need to pick your brains. I need a North American animal to start my new section. Any recommendations? I always like the moose or the American bison. They're like my two go-tos when I do North American. Yeah, or maybe even cougars. One of those. Okay, so this is their home. Right. So Hayley is, I think it's already his girlfriend. Yeah. Right, it's 1 a.m. Let's take the dogs for a jog. And let's have a look. So she's part of the Artists Collective, Hayley, which is kind of the rest of our townies that we've created, who are a bit more creative. So she works in business, and then he's a chef. And then what's her skills? Her skills, yeah, they're kind of non-existent. Her personality, so she is creative, family orientated, and he's a foodie. So let's buy a restaurant. That doesn't want to work. Okay, let's do it another way. Okay, now it's working. That was really weird. Oh, fox. Okay, so you're going to go with the bison. So Kiga, you want to do a bit further from South America just because it can be used in either. Fair. So you don't want it to look like it might still be in South America, but the bison sounds like a plan. Nice. Let me know how you get on. Okay, right. That is then going to be the restaurant. Okay, so moved 50,000 over. Okay, right, Newcrest. Okay, so we've got a plan. So they're like kind of new couple, first home. We have a bigger garden because they've got the 2 dogs, but with enough space to maybe expand. So if they do have kids, they've got like a bit extra space. They've bought the restaurant. There'll be another little restaurant, the Ivy Tea Rooms, which is owned by the Patel family, who also own the shopping kind of district. We've got a retirement home. We've also got a cafe up here as well that we've already done. And then yeah, the Patel family are kind of on their own, and they're going to be in a bit more of like a mansion style home. So yeah, I'm going to go into my library before we finish up and just add in some stuff onto the gallery that I haven't uploaded yet. I really wish there was like an autofill with the tags, because it's a bit boring. I think for the next time that we are working on kind of doing some of this building, I think we'll probably build out the Novell family. So you have like the starter home for the couple with their 2 dogs, and then the restaurant. I think that would be nice. Okay, there we go. Let's add that. So just have a looking at the chat. Fox, funny or too morbid? Ah, no. I mean, it's your zoo. Do as you wish. I mean, some people on Planet Zoo just release the animals. Not the most ethical of zoos. So yeah, I think go for it. Do as you wish. Grandparents' bedroom. There we go. So that is on the gallery. Let's add a little vet bedroom as well. Can you just hear like the clicky clacky of my keyboard right now? go, all added. Yeah, Fox, you can hear the clicky clacky of my keyboard. Yeah, no worries, Fox. I'm also wrapping up on stream as well. So you're going to be streaming on Friday afternoon. If you want to talk, I will have to keep an eye out. Right, I think everybody is added. Cool, okay, I think that'll do for the evening. Thank you for joining today. Shout out to Fox, loved chatting with you and hearing all about your zoo on Planet Zoo. I'll have to check out when you're streaming on Friday. So yeah, thank you everyone. Normally I'm streaming every Wednesday and Sunday. I will be back probably on Sunday, but playing Planet Zoo, kind of back to my old schedule, I guess. So yeah, thanks everyone, and yeah, see you again next time. Bye.